What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Jupinus. Hope you guys are doing well today. We're back with another video today, and today we are we're talking about a pretty it's an eventful day today, right? We had the eclipse today, right? It's about 4:45 where I'm at here. Eclipse already passed. It was super cool, super trippy, most of all. But it's an eventful day today. The eclipse happened, but more importantly, the Nintendo online servers and services are going to be discontinued after 7 p.m. for the Nintendo 3DS and for the Nintendo WiiU. I don't have a Wii U, but I do have a 3DS. And as you guys know, right, based on my previous videos, I'm a huge lover of the 3DS family of systems. I have the original Flame Red, and I have my 3DS XL right here. I busted it out today. I haven't played it in about a month or so because I've been playing games on my Nintendo DS, which right here. I've been playing. I started playing Pokemon Platinum yesterday on my DS. It's really fun so far. But I haven't busted out my 3DS because I've mainly been playing on my DS. I just beat Mega Man ZX the other day, and I was like, well, I've had enough of Mega Man because Mega Man ZX was pretty tough, on normal difficulty at least. So I was like, let me take a break from this stress-inducing game, and I started playing Pokemon Platinum because I have not played that one yet. I think it's called Pokemon Platinum. Yeah, Pokemon Platinum. And I haven't played Platinum yet, so I started playing it. So that's where I'm at. But anyways, regardless, that's besides the point. Today is the day the servers go down, and I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the Pretendo. So to quickly get into it, right? I had already recorded this video, but I accidentally leaked some of my information in the video and realized it during the recording. And I don't, number one, I don't know how to blur stuff out, and number two, I don't feel like learning how to do that just yet, because that's going to make this simple small video take me forever to upload because of the editing, and I don't feel like editing because I'm bad at editing and I don't know how to edit, so it's okay. That's why none of my videos have any form of editing in it, because it's just all straight recording. Anyways, I want to talk to you guys about Pretendo. So Pretendo, we're here on their homepage, pretendo.network, and Pretendo says here, game servers recreated. Pretendo is a free and open source replacement for Nintendo servers for both 3DS and Wii U, allowing online connectivity for all, even after the original servers are discontinued. So the people at Pretendo, right, as time progresses, right, game systems come out, consoles come out, and with that, with the progression of time, we understand, and we have come to the understanding that sooner or later, support for those devices and those services on those consoles are going to be discontinued. Just last year, the eShop was shut down, and you can no longer purchase anything off of the eShop. And with the eShop closing down, this gave a lot of people more than enough reason to homebrew their 3DS. I homebrewed my 3DS, both my old and my new. And the reason why I did it is because there's just so much functionality that you get from homebrewing your 3DS. I feel like a homebrewed 3DS is a lot more efficient than a regular non-homebrewed 3DS, simply because you got so many things that you can do on it, so much support from the community. You can play homebrew games, use homebrew applications, you can use the H-Shop, you can do so many things that you couldn't with an original 3DS with its original, right, with its original software, right, non-homebrewed. So with this, the people at Pretendo, the developers at Pretendo were like, okay, I would assume that, right, this is the thought process that they had. Okay, well, eventually we all know that online services for the Nintendo 3DS and Wii U are going to be discontinued. So I assume that's where Pretendo was born, obviously, right? Because they say it here, even after the original servers are discontinued, right here. And so that's exactly what this is. Pretendo is a service that allows for you to connect to servers online for various games on the Nintendo 3DS and the Nintendo Wii U, so you can continue using the online features even after Nintendo has discontinued them. A little disclaimer. Number one, before I say the disclaimer, I do have it on my 3DS. I added Pretendo on my 3DS today. It took me about 30 minutes to do the whole process, about 30 minutes. I will briefly explain what the process consists of. I did try it out. I did try the servers. I did go through the basic setup for Pretendo, so I can give you guys a basic rundown and review of what the setup process was like, and the benefits of it. So if you go on Pretendo's website, you can go to, this is the homepage. You can go to their documents, go on their docs, go to install Pretendo, hit install Pretendo. Here you have 4 different options: Wii U, Cemu, Citra, and the 3DS family. This works for all 3DSs. The only thing I do recommend that they also recommend is that you have the latest version of Luma 3DS, which is the custom firmware for the 3DS. You can check and get the latest version of Luma. They go over it here. This is their Nintendo 3DS instruction guide for setting up Pretendo, but they even go over it here in the guide. You can either go on Universal Updater like it says here and look for Luma and install/update the app, or you can directly download it from here, the update or whatever the case may be. I already had the latest version of Luma downloaded, so I didn't have to worry about this. But honestly, if you guys want to follow a video guide, that's cool. I highly recommend following this guide here because it's the most up-to-date version of the guide. I don't know if it's ever changed at any point. I don't know if it's been like this since the beginning of time. I just know that it's the latest and it's right from the source, and there's nothing better than being able to get something from the source. I recommend doing that with hacking your 3DS. Another thing you have to make sure is that your 3DS is homebrewed. If you didn't understand that by me saying that you needed the latest version of Luma 3DS, then yes, you do need to have a fully homebrewed 3DS, right? Whether it fits, the new 3DS or the old 3DS. It also works on the 2DS. It works on all the 3DS families of systems. So a quick disclaimer is that you do, number one, have to make sure you have the latest version of Luma homebrewed on your 3DS. Another disclaimer is if you do have any friends on your Nintendo 3DS pre-Pretendo, before installing Pretendo, they will be all erased when you switch to the Pretendo servers. Now, I haven't tried switching back to the Nintendo servers and checking. I really have no use for that. I only had one friend on there, and I can just quickly ask for his friend code again. I see him all the time. Also, number 2, what was number 2? Yeah, okay. So you will lose all your friends, and you will need to make a new Nintendo ID. So before adding Pretendo on the 3DS, you have the option, right? Nintendo offered you the option to go into the settings and you can set up a Nintendo Network ID. And this was for online services. Not all of them used it, but they had it and the availability was there. Now, for you, if you already have a Nintendo Network ID, this next disclaimer is when you do create your Pretendo, when you add Pretendo onto your 3DS, you have to, I don't think you have to, but I did. I would recommend making another Nintendo Network ID account. Now, a quick disclaimer for that, right? Disclaimers everywhere today. A quick small disclaimer for that is if you already have a Nintendo Network ID, you will have to use a different name for your Pretendo Network ID. It will recognize it as it's already in use. That happened to me. I tried to use Jupitness as my Pretendo Network ID and it did not work because it recognized that it was used somewhere else. So I just created my other network ID, Jupitness77, not a big deal. Another thing, an issue that I ran into while setting this up and making my Pretendo Network ID was I ran into the issue at the end of everything. I ran into a 022 dash a couple of other numbers error code, and it wasn't able to successfully make my ID. I had already put all my information and username, password, right? Date of birth, whatever the case may be, everything that it needed. And at the end, it wasn't able to make the account. I looked it up, did a quick little Google search. Somebody else had the same issue, and they said that what worked for them was they switched the language of the system from English to Spanish, or whatever, specifically English, from English to Spanish. They redid everything and it worked. So I tried it out. I swapped my system settings from English to Spanish, went back to create a Nintendo Network ID, and it worked. I don't know how, I don't know why, I don't know the science behind it. I just know that it worked. And so I was able to make my ID. Another cool thing is after you make your ID, you can go on the Pretendo's website here, pretendo.network, and you can make your own account. You can link your account with you from your 3DS to their website, and you can see all your information there, which is pretty sick. I also highly recommend, and it is here on their guide. It says right here, the 3DS does not rely on Nintendo Network IDs for the vast majority of its game servers. Because of this, using a Pretendo Network ID is also not required for most games, so you don't need to do it, but I recommend that you should. I don't know, why not. Setting up a PNID on the 3DS is the same as setting up a Nintendo Network ID. You may either create a PNID on your console or register from an account on our website and link it to your console at a later date. But what I'm about to say is in agreement with what Pretendo says. That's why it's always good to go at the source. They say it is recommended to register the PNID on your device, on your 3DS, at this time, as registering on the website does not currently allow you to change your user data. There are people that have already made their account through the Pretendo website, and they ran into issues such as not being able to change their date of birth. So, their age was randomly set to 44, not being able to set their gender. So, they're automatically set to, either female or male, depending on what, Pretendo felt like doing. Right. And, it also defaults their region to like United States or something. So yeah, I highly recommend you set up Pretendo on your 3DS and then link it to the Pretendo website. Maybe I'm more than positive that later on, Pretendo will find a way to fix this issue by signing up on their website. So those are all the disclaimers that I have for you guys. Those are the only issues I ran into. Now let's get into the functionality of Pretendo. So Pretendo, if you go to their website, right, I recommend you guys donate. I'm going to donate also because this is an awesome project. But if you go to their website, Pretendo is only has functionality for a handful amount of games / services. Obviously there's a wide variety of games for the 3DS that have come out. I don't know if the same is the case for the Wii U, since I never owned the Wii U, but I know that the 3DS has a ton of games that came out for it, and with that, a bunch of games that have online services. So right here on their website, you can see the games and the list of games that they have support for, whether and what percentage of support they have for those games / what you can do. So to start off from the top of the list here, we got Steel Diver Sub Wars, 63%. Ironfall Invasion has 100% support. Pokken Tournament, 83%. Mario Kart 7, 50%. And right, they go over the things that are fully supported or not entirely supported. Right here, Friends 3DS 100% supported, so you can go online, accept friend requests, update me's, remove friends, send them requests, update comments, and update favorite games. This is all stuff that works. Also, something that I wanted to address, if you guys go on the Pretendo Discord server, it's really funny. Maybe you're watching this a year from now or a month from now, but today, April 8th, 2024, if you're in the Discord server, it's absolutely blowing up. I think I heard somebody say that Pretendo was trending on Twitter at some point today, but it is absolutely blowing up. And it's extremely funny because everybody's blowing up the chat so much, just giving their opinions, and it's an emotional day for a lot of people today, and everybody's sharing their friend codes and all that stuff. They actually, the moderators had to put a slowdown for people to comment, and it's a 5-minute slowdown. And the funniest thing is that once somebody comments something, they gotta wait 5 minutes to comment something else. So yeah, it's a wicked day for Nintendo 3DS today. But something I did want to address is that you won't have a lot of functionality with this stuff. Another thing is if you have the Pretendo servers logged in on your 3DS, you cannot add somebody that has, you can't add somebody's friend code if it's not their Pretendo friend code. And the reason why is I tried to add a couple of people today, and it would give me an error saying that friend code was not valid. So now I didn't test this, I didn't look this up, I'm just assuming, right, that I was adding their Nintendo friend code. So make sure that when you add somebody, you make sure that it's their Pretendo friend code, not their Nintendo friend code. I added about 4 or 5 people. I went on Reddit, added some people there, added some people from the Discord, but it's giving a lot of people issues at the moment because the servers are really loaded. Because everybody's trying to add each other and all that stuff. But the cool thing is that Discord's always going to be there. I'll add other people, but in the coming days. Now, something I did want to vouch for on this website. Everything on this website is super, super beautifully laid out, and the information that they give you is absolutely amazing. I haven't tried all the other games, but I can definitely vouch for Mario Kart 7. It took me about 30 minutes to install Pretendo on my 3DS. I followed their guide. I did everything that I had to do, verified that I had all the files I needed. Created my Pretendo Network ID. After everything was said and done, I went on Nintendo. I conveniently had Mario Kart 7 in my 3DS. And so I was like, well, that works. And so I loaded up Mario Kart 7, went online, and I played a couple of races. It was really fun being able to play with people from around the world. I hadn't played Mario Kart 7 online since I was 12 or 13 years old, so it was very nostalgic being able to go online and play Mario Kart 7 with people from around the world. I was playing with somebody from like Germany, and it's cool because not only are you playing with people from around the world, but you're playing with all these people that have already homebrewed the 3DS and have Pretendo already installed. Now, yes, right, if you haven't installed Pretendo on your 3DS for the next, I think, hour and a half or 2 hours, it's 5 o'clock. So for the next 2 hours, if you don't have Pretendo and you're still running the regular Nintendo servers on your 3DS, you can absolutely go online and find a race because there's a lot of people playing today. I went on Reddit, and even looking on the Discord, the Pretendo Discord, there are people that have not opened their 3DS in like 10 years, and they heard that the servers were going on. They're like, okay, time to pull out my 3DS and see what's going on. And there's people hacking their 3DS today, homebrewing it, loading Pretendo up on it just so they can go on Mario Kart 7 and race a couple of people a couple of times. So it's a really fun day for the Nintendo 3DS. People would call it bittersweet. I would call it bittersweet because it's the end of an era. Right now, I didn't really show a bunch of love to my 3DS after the first 4 years of its release. I put it away and put it in storage for a while, and I never really showed it its love that it deserved. But just 5-6 months ago, when I picked up my Nintendo 3DS XL, I've absolutely loved this thing, and I'm glad I'm part of the community for the Nintendo 3DS. So honestly, if you guys haven't already, go ahead and homebrew your 3DS. It's an absolute Super Mario Maker 3DS, 83%, Wii U 63%. It'd be cool if Dash EXP hacked his Wii U so you could do all this. Anyways, I loved watching him play the Mario Maker on the Wii U. That was fun. But yeah, man, honestly, if you guys haven't done it already, it's April 8th, 2024. Maybe you're watching this tomorrow. Maybe you're watching this a year from now. You haven't already, homebrew your 3DS. After you homebrew your 3DS, set yourself up with Pretendo and enjoy, man. The developers are hard at work continuously finding games that they can get support for, and man, just what a day. What a day to be alive. April 8th, the day where the Nintendo servers shut down forever on the 3DS and the Wii U. But thanks to the community, thank you to the people at Pretendo, thank you to the people at 3ds.hacks.guide that make systems like the 3DS absolutely amazing. That's it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think of the servers going down, man. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys wish they were up for a little longer? Right? Do you think it's about time? Let me know what you guys think about Pretendo. Let me know what you guys thought about the eclipse today. The eclipse was dope. Good day, man. It's a great day. Feel free to like and subscribe. Tune in for the next video. Not sure what I'll be doing for the next video yet. It might be a gameplay video, might be a review video. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, man, I appreciate all of you guys' support. I appreciate all of you guys watching my videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And your boy Jupinus is out. I'll see you guys in the next one.